Thank you very much. I'm Egesa Vincent Osula, doing Bachelor's of Arts with Education. I'm going to present about outputs, outcomes, milestones, impacts with their indicators in relation with the case study of fish farming projects. First and foremost, fish farming refers to the process of rearing of a fish in a controlled environment. For example, in fish cages, fish ponds. In most cases, as who come from Majan, you always see farmers rearing fish in the middle of Lake Victoria by use of fish cages. But the fish farming project aims to promote sustainable aquaculture process and enhance the livelihood of small-scale farmers. Another name for this project, sometimes it's called aquaculture, also meaning the rearing of fish. Now, project outputs are the tangible or intangible products and services that a project delivers. In simple terms, these are the things that one can touch and others cannot be touched when produced. For example, one of the outputs is quantity of fish harvested. The measures that total amount of fish harvested during project's implementation period, it reflects the project's success. For example, if project sets a target to produce 10,000 kilograms of fish per year, the actual quantity harvested would act as output indicator. 1. Total weight of fish harvested. This involves measuring the weight of fish coats and summing up the individual's weight to obtain the total fish. This, therefore, it is seen when the weight of fish has increased or has reduced. If it has increased, it therefore means that their indicator of quantity of fish harvested would have achieved. Secondly, we have cash per unit effort. It reflects the productivity of fishing operation and can be used to track changes in fish in abundance. Thirdly, we have landings and reported catches. These indicators provide a direct measure of the quantity of fish harvested that is accounted for and reported by fishermen. By tracking landings and reported catches is crucial for fisheries management and helps in monitoring the compliance with the fishing regulation and estimating overall quantity of fish harvested. In simple terms, if the reports on the number of fish harvested in the landing sites is high, it therefore means that there will be an achievement in our outputs, meaning that the project is progressing. Secondly, we have project outcomes. With the project outcomes, in simple terms, these are the results or benefits that are achieved as a result of project program. The example of project outcomes, 1, we have increase in farmers' income. In most cases, most fishermen or most farmers carry out this activity in order to generate income. But how can we see that there is increase or decrease in farmers' income? If there is increase in farmers' income, we shall see increase in sales revenue, as we are going to discuss below. One of the indicators is increase in fish production and revenue. However, this one is a key indicator of increase in farmers' income in fishing projects, and this can be measured through monitoring the quantity of fish harvested or a specific period and revenue generated. Therefore, a higher fish production and sales revenue would indicate expansion of the fishing business. In simple terms, if there is increase in production, there will be increase in revenue of the farmers. Secondly, we have diversification of the fish products. When there is diversification in fish products, for example, diversification is all about not relying on selling fish, but increasing or adding value in the activities of fish. For example, we can produce sausages that can be sold, and in that way the farmers will be able to increase on their income. Therefore, our indicator of outcome will be achieved. Sadly, we have expansion of market access and partnership. When there is expansion of markets, there will be increase in farmers' income. How? We are going to see that there will be increase in sales and revenue for the farmers, meaning that our indicator has been achieved and the project is progressing. We have project impacts. Project impact is the effect of the project or intervention on individuals, institution, or the environment. It measures the extent of change that has been occurred. One of the impacts we have increased awareness on sustainable aquaculture. Here, we want to make sure that the farmers are aware of how to carry out these farming activities, and how can we see that this this impact has been achieved. One, increased fish production. If there is increased in fish production, we are going to see that farmers now they are aware of the fishing production, and they have adopted some of the techniques that can help them to increase on fish production. Therefore, this one will show that there has been an achievement in increased awareness on sustainability. The second indicator is improved water quality. Sustainable fish farming project prioritize the maintenance of good quality of water. For example, when there is improvement in the water quality parameters such as dissolved oxygen levels, pH, ammonia, and nutrient level, this one indicates that there is the health for water, for the fish in the water, and this will indicate that the farmers have been able to achieve, or they are aware of the sustainable fish farming, and now they can they can do much to improve on the quality and the health of the fish. Secondly, we have reduced reliance on wild fish stocks. An important indicator of success would be decrease in the amount of fish sourced from the wild to meet the demand for feeding the fish. This can be measured by tracking the proportion of fish meal and fish oil derived from sustainable sources or alternative feed ingredients such as plant-based proteins or insects used in the fish diet. If there is a significant decrease, therefore there will be it will show that the farmers have now adopted. The farmers now they are aware of the fish farming.
Okay.
We have project milestone. A project milestone is a significant event or accomplishment within the project timeline that indicates the progress towards the project's goal. When a certain goal are set to be achieved in a certain specific period and it's achieved, it will show that the fish farming milestone has been achieved. For example, when you are training certain farmers in a certain period of time and you want them to achieve that, we shall come to know that now they have been aware, they have now been able to attain the skills. And what are some of the indicators to show that training of target farmers completed on sustainable farming practice will show that this milestone has been achieved? One, we have adoption of sustainable farming techniques. If the farmers adopt good farming techniques, for example, when they are able to manage to give feeds to reduce on the disease spread for the fish, it will show that the farmers have adopted good fishing techniques, and therefore our training of target farmers as an milestone have been achieved. Secondly, we have increase in productivity and profitability. Sustainable practices are designed to optimize resource utilization and enhance fish health and reduce risks. Evaluating the impact of farmers' income and productivity can be done by comparing their pre-training and post-training data. Here, when you train some workers and in a certain period of time, they increase on productivity and increase on profits, it therefore means that our milestone of training the targeted farmers has been achieved, and therefore this one shows that our milestone of training the workers has been achieved. But if they don't be able to adopt such, it therefore means that it has been unsuccessful, and it will indicate that the project is not progressing. Lastly, we have reduction in environmental impacts. When there is success of the training on sustainable practice can be also evaluated by measuring the environment impacts of the targeted farmers. This can indicate these indicators such as water quality, biodiversity, conservation, and energy use monitors the parameters like nutrient levels in surrounding water bodies, presence of pollutants, and the use of renewable energy sources can provide insight into the effectiveness of the training and reducing the negative environmental impacts. In conclusion, therefore, indicators of output, outcomes, impacts, and milestones illustrate the progress and effectiveness of the fish farming. Continuously monitoring and evaluating these indicators enable the project managers and stakeholders to track the project's success and identify areas of improvement, ensuring sustainable aquaculture practices and enhance livelihood for small-scale farmers. Since this project, it will lead to increase in income, we shall see employment, we are going to see sustainability of food production, like provision of food that will increase on the health of the people in the environment. Therefore, I remain Egesa Vincent Osula, doing a Bachelor of Arts with Education. May God bless.